Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the Say What podcast. My name is Hannah.
My name is Thomas.
Ooh. And this is the Say What podcast where we talk about all things girl, woman. I don't know why I started off with girl when you're on the podcast today, but we like to talk about marriage.
The people will find out why.
That's true.
It's still going to be very much girl.
It is girl.
Yep.
Today is all about just girl. Girly things. Sounds better than girl. We talk about purity culture, sex, marriage, relationships. I have my lovely husband as my co-host today.
Yes.
I don't usually have a co-host, but you are my guest on the podcast today. Welcome to the Say What podcast.
It is an honor to be here.
I know. It is. It is. You are my favorite guest to have.
Thank you. I love being on the podcast.
It's a really fun time. We have a very fun episode for you today. We are actually going to talk about, we're going to quiz Thomas on girl things. So there's this like trend going around on TikTok. One of my favorite podcasts did it, where you ask your husband like just different type of girl questions and see what they know. And that's going to be so fun. I'm so excited to see how much you know. And it truly is like really good that we're doing this with you because you live with me who has dilators all over the house.
I feel...
Period, paraphernalia.
I don't know how it's going to go, but I think I feel as confident as any man could feel going into this based on everything
No,
that
you should be. You should be way above other men. Honestly,
I feel good
you
about it.
You
So
should feel very confident.
We'll see how it goes.
And we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
Yep.
But before we jump into that, do you want to tell the people about Work Hard, Dad Hard?
Yeah, sure. This will be kind of like a little soft launch for your community that can hear about it. So I am in the process of, I'll call it the process of starting an Instagram page and maybe some other things down the road, but at least out of the gate right now, an Instagram page called Work Hard, Dad Hard. I've always liked making content. I've been in the background of a lot of content, like I do the back end stuff for this podcast. I have a few other people that I do some stuff for, and that's just because of how much I enjoy making content. And I've also wanted to make my own content, and seeing like the behind the scenes for me, that I think about it all the time. I've had so many ideas.
So many ideas
that end up not happening because it seemed like a fun idea, but it wasn't my passion.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I found something with being a dad and a husband and feeling like we're just busy all the time. Something's happening all the time that we have to do, whether it's work or family or some combo of everything. So I'm starting this page called Work Hard, Dad Hard, where it's kind of, at least for right now, just documenting my thoughts on being a dad, being a husband, and what it looks like to navigate everything that I do. My job is also really busy. So just trying to like help people that are also struggling to find that balance. Like, I think you would agree, going from just being married, just us in a home, to having a kid is a huge step. A lot of adjustments have to be made. So I hope that I can kind of take some of the things that I've learned over the past 2 years and things that I'll continue to learn as I'm going to be a dad for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
And just kind of pass that on, if people have questions or need help. I've been thinking a lot about, we have a lot of friends who are about to have their first kid or just now having their first kid. And they keep asking questions and things like that. And I really love talking to them about it and giving them what I think is like a realistic look into being a parent. So that's what Work Hard, Dad Hard is for. And then, maybe more to come down the road about like what that actually looks like. So
I'm really excited. He, like he said, has had a lot of ideas. And
thanks for letting me plug something on your podcast.
I
didn't know that was happening.
So
if you want to go to Work Hard, Dad Hard on Instagram and follow that page, that would be really cool.
Absolutely. I just felt like we should talk about it because we talk about all the things that I do. And this is something that you're doing. You just said, and your microphone was not at your mouth.
This is hard to remember to hold the microphone up here.
Yeah.
We do, please. Did you? No, I don't think you said it. You posted on your story.
Yep.
If someone wants to send us another mic stand.
We need another mic stand. So if anybody who wants to just send us a mic stand, I'll tell you my address. I don't know. It's so hard to
we'll tell that
podcast.
One person our address.
It's so hard to podcast two people and you have to hold the microphones. I told Thomas that this is my podcast and I am not going to hold the microphone.
Oh, I think it should be obvious. Look at this chair.
I'm sitting in the very demure, very cutesy.
Very cutesy. I'm sitting in a black kitchen chair that we brought up from downstairs.
Real home studio vibes always. But Thomas is holding the microphone and you should really watch this on YouTube. This is going to be a fun episode to watch on YouTube. It's going to be a fun one. So I'm really excited about Work Hard, Dad Hard. I think it's going to be really fun. I'm glad that you finally, I'd say finally, that kind of sounded mean. I'm glad that you have landed on something that is like something you're passionate about, because he's had a lot of ideas, and I have been supportive sometimes.
I get it.
I'll be honest. When you have a husband who has a lot of ideas, I don't want to spend all the emotional energy getting so excited about them if it's like not going to be the one you're going with.
I agree. You've gone through a lot of Instagram pages with me. You've gone through a lot of websites.
The thing about Thomas is, if he has an idea, he's getting the Instagram, he's getting the TikTok, he's making the domain. Like we have.
Yep.
Many.
I'm letting them expire.
Yes.
The domains cost real money, so I let them expire.
Real money.
I do let those expire when nothing
But I am
happens.
supportive. I mean, you supported this podcast, and so I'm being supportive of this. And because I just like am really excited about it. Another thing I want to address is the fact that I don't have any nail color on right now, and I am not Hannah Ward. Like, this is not who I am. Like, I do not feel like myself. I'm a different person today because my nails are not painted, and I just don't know.
Especially for this episode when it's all about like the
girl things. I know. But you say it takes me 45 hours.
It does.
To do the nails.
I mean, I think I may start painting my nails so I can take a couple hour break every day. That would be awesome. Yeah.
So rude. How many naps? You take a nap every day?
I do not take a nap every day. That is not true for the podcast listeners. That is not true.
How many naps did you take last week?
I was sick last week. That's not fair.
Okay. You're right. Okay.
I stayed home from work last week because I wasn't feeling good.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, let's just get started on these questions.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I think so.
What is a peplum top?
Oh, well, this isn't exactly fair. So,
we did do a couple of these questions. That's right. Okay,
so
I'm starting somewhere else.
When she was listening to this podcast, she was telling me about it and asked a couple ones, and I was like, struggling more than I wish I was struggling. She was like, oh, this has got to be a podcast episode. So a peplum top is the top. Let me see if I can even remember that.
Yeah, though. Can you remember?
It's tighter up top somewhere and then goes out.
Yes, that's a pretty good description of it. Yeah.
But when she first asked me, I thought it was like maybe a top that was like poofy up top. So I was completely backwards on that.
I should keep score.
Keep score?
Actually, I don't know how many questions there are. No, never mind. Okay.
We can keep score in post.
Okay. What is colostrum?
Oh, that is...
If you don't know what this is...
That is the...
You can't do work hard, dad hard.
When you first have a kid or you're breastfeeding, it's the first milk. Or I guess it's not milk. It's the first... it's the colostrum. It comes before the full breast milk comes in.
Good job. Look at him. If you didn't get that, you're going to have to cancel work hard, dad hard. Like, for real. Like, you can't have an account about being a dad.
I will give that, like, half credit to you and half credit to Misty for all the work I did with them.
That's
true. I mean, I had that prenatal post-birth stuff like pounded into my head.
Thomas did some editing for a birth course for my doula, and so he watched like hours and hours and hours of like birth content. Yeah. So that's
shout out Misty. We'll link her episode here.
Okay. What does LBD stand for?
Oh, that's Little Black Dress.
Good job.
Yeah. That was like a huge jump from one category to another.
Oh, we're going all over.
Oh, goodness.
We're going all over.
Okay.
What is a spoolie?
Oh, no. A spoolie?
A spoolie.
Okay, so I don't know. Can you give me a category?
No.
Give me a category so I can at least give you a guess.
But just give like,
I won't know.
What do you think a spoolie is?
A spoolie? A spoolie, I mean, it sounds like something that would spin. So I'm just making something up. Is it like something that spins your hair? I have no idea.
No, it's an eyebrow or eyelash brush that you use to like brush up your brows or brush up your eyelashes after you get eyelash extensions.
So that makes sense. And
the
fact that I landed on hair is way closer than...
Truly.
I mean, I was in the same... You do it in the same room.
Yep.
So I'm proud of that one. Yeah.
What is the difference between a gel and a dip manicure?
So I think that gel manicure is like an actual nail that they put on top of your nail. That's first guess. And a dip, I've heard this talked about before.
I don't get my nails done much, so that's like fair that you may not know what this is.
But
you're wrong.
This might... Okay. Then a dip manicure, you like dip your nails in some kind of powder thing.
Yes. No, that's exactly right.
Okay.
Dip, you put your nail in a powder. Gel, they paint it on top.
Okay.
So you were exactly right with the dip part.
I don't know when I learned about the dip thing, but whenever I did, it got burned into my head.
Yeah.
So that was like...
That's what you did.
That was muscle memory right there.
What is Midol?
Oh, that's the. I mean, it's like a medicine you take for like period cramps or any. I mean, if I'm understanding correctly, from you can take it for a lot of different things, but that's the classic one.
Good job.
Yeah.
For your period.
Yeah.
Where is my water line?
What? Your water line?
Yep. Where is my water line?
Well, is that like you should drink 8 cups of water a day? I don't know. A water line. Okay.
Think about the question. Where is my water line?
Where? I don't know why you lost it, but it sounds like it's your water line, not mine. So maybe you should keep a better track of that.
Okay. Where is your water line? Let me rephrase.
They never gave it to me.
Any idea?
Man. Okay, water line. Oh man.
Where's my water line? Where's your water
line? Do I for
line?
real have water line?
You have a water line.
Okay. Then why is this on the...
Oh my God. Because it matters for girl things. Where's water line?
Water line is how far up your legs you can get in the water when you're on your period.
What? You can get in the water on your period? That was psychotic. Like, I don't know who I'm married to.
Can that stay in, or is that
yes,
too bad?
No, that can stay in. I am unwell. I think you're putting on. Like, I think that was a show because that's insane.
Oh,
your water line is like right here, like underneath your eye, where you're like right above your bottom lash line. That's your water line. Like, you could pull it down and put some eyeliner on there. That's your water line.
That's a bizarre name.
That's what it's called. Okay. What is a mucus plug?
Oh, a mucus plug. It's mucus that is around your cervix. Around your cervix that comes out like shortly before you're about to go into labor.
Nailed it.
Anything that's I mean, I feel pretty confident about anything that's going to be birth related.
Yeah.
That
means you paid attention. Yeah, mucus plug, it helps protect against infection.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's up there.
Yep.
You say, yeah, you're like, yep, yeah. Okay. What is a French manicure?
Oh, man. A French manicure is... I don't know. Is it maybe... a French manicure is when the nails have a flat edge or something. I don't know.
No. Okay, it's when you paint the bottom or like the main part of your nail like a light pink or like just a neutral color, and the top is white.
Oh, like it has like a tip on it.
Yeah, the white.
Hey, listen, I nailed it with a tip again, so I was
nailed
close.
it with the tip again.
I mean, I was.
Yikes.
I've gotten close.
We're moving
with
forward on to the next question. What are slut strands? I can't wait to see what he thinks.
Man.
Or do you know what this is?
I do not know what this is.
Okay, well, guess. Don't get canceled.
So I'm not going to get canceled. My guess is going to be I'm going to go hair related because of the word strands. That not the other word. So I'm going to no, but that's not the.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say it's like there's like a word for the first set of bangs or something like.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So
okay, keep going.
Like I don't know what that I can't remember that phrase though, but like a first little set of like of bangs. It doesn't go across, but it's like a short piece of hair. That's my guess. That's
okay. You're close. So it's where like if I pull my hair up like this, like when for the audio when you pull your hair up and you pull the pieces down. So like the two pieces that you pull after you pull your hair up, that's a slut strand.
Why is it called that?
I don't know. To TikTok girls named it that. I don't know, but that is what a slut strand is.
Yeah.
So, good job.
They should probably hire a PR firm for this naming stuff.
Probably.
Yeah.
What is an everything shower?
Oh my gosh. Husband's worst nightmare is an everything shower.
Okay.
I mean, we're talking about you need a 2-hour break to do your nails. I mean,
that's not how long it takes to do my nails.
An everything shower is when you are washing your hair, you're washing your face, you're maybe doing some kind of mask. You might start in the shower, have to take a pause to do something outside of the shower to get back into the shower to finish. You're shaving, you're exfoliating, you're washing your body, you're doing conditioner, shampoo.
Yeah.
No, shampoo and then conditioner. Here, since I nailed what that is, I'll give a fun thing that I learned after we got married. That conditioner is to condition your hair for everything else you're doing, not to condition your hair for the shampoo.
Correct. You do shampoo first and then conditioner.
I think there's been seasons of my life where I had shampoo and conditioner. I definitely was like conditionering first, I think, because I thought it was conditioning your hair for the shampoo. Yeah.
That's honestly, again, they need a PR person to name it because that doesn't make any sense. You're totally right.
I would call it post-wash.
Post-wash. That's a terrible name.
Post-poo?
Shampoo
and post-poo.
That sounds disgusting. Disgusting. What does almond, round, and square refer to?
Nails. Different types of nails.
Different nails. Yeah. Good job. The next question I'm going to rephrase because the next question was, can you name all 4 girls from Sex and the City?
No.
But I did not watch Sex and the City. So I'm going to say, can you name the 5 main characters of Gossip Girl?
Oh, no.
Yes, you can.
Which this is...
Yes, you can.
Blair.
Yes.
Oh, man. I don't remember. I don't know. Oh, man. I would have to think about it. I know that Blake Lively is one of the...
Okay, it's Blake Lively. Okay.
Yeah, but...
Her name starts with an S.
Sabrina?
Serena.
Oh, Sabrina is the...
Teenage Witch.
Yeah, which I did watch that.
Yeah. The guys.
Blair's... Oh, the guy that she liked. Chuck. Chuck Bass.
Yep. The other guy.
I don't remember the you guy's name, Mr. Gossip Girl.
Oh, that's the main.
I know.
Dan.
Dan. Yeah, I would have never gotten there.
And one more.
I don't know any of the... Oh.
Nate.
Yeah,
that's like the 5, I would say, main characters.
Oh, I was trying to think of all girls.
No.
Okay, I didn't realize we're talking dudes too. Nate, who's Nate?
Nate was Blair's first boyfriend, and then it's Chuck and Nate are best friends.
Can't picture it.
Okay. Chase Crawford is his name.
Of course you know his name.
Of course I know his name.
Yeah.
Of course I know his name.
Moving on.
What does OBGYN stand for?
Oh, wow. I don't know.
Can you guess at all?
I think I always assumed that the GYN didn't stand for something, that it was like just a shortened version of like gynecology.
Okay, gynecology is the second part.
Okay,
yep.
So it's like 2 words. So the OB is a word. How about outstanding babies?
Outstanding babies.
I don't know.
Gynecology. Obstetrics.
Obstetrics?
I think that's how you say it. I can never pronounce it right.
Oh,
Obstetrics. Okay.
Like, I don't know if you ever remember the first time you ever heard a word, but I'll remember that this is the first time I've ever heard that word.
Fantastic.
Yep.
What is setting spray?
Setting spray. So, fun fact, setting spray is one of Tate's favorite pieces of your stuff to get into.
That's so true.
He'll just walk around and he's holding the setting spray. He's somehow found it. But it's what you put on your face after you do your makeup.
Great job. Where do I get mine from?
It's either Ulta or Sephora. I don't remember.
It's Ulta. You've gotten it from me.
I know.
Good job.
I don't even have to ask where this is anymore. I know where to find it. Yep.
If I say I'm a 36C, what does that mean?
That's the cup size of your bra.
Yes, it's the whole bra size.
Oh, whatever.
But yes, that's not what size I am, but that is.
Okay.
What is a wand?
Oh, a wand.
Think. What is a wand?
I think it's no, I was going to say that's a crimper. I was going to say it was that hair thing, but it's something to do with your hair, right?
Okay, yeah, you're close. Yeah,
it's hair. Like, a wand. It's like a curling iron something.
Yep, it's a curling iron that you wrap your hair around.
Is that not
it's like
all
a stick.
Curling irons?
No, it's like just, there's no clamp on it. So it's just like
it's
straight
like
and you just wrap.
one that looks like a Expecto Patrono.
Oh, that wasn't English. What is shellac?
What?
Shellac.
Shellac? Mm-hmm. So part of me thinks that has something to do with slack and shellac. Like when you're shellacking. I don't know. I have no idea.
Has to do with your nails. It's like part of a manicure.
Oh, I would have never gotten
It's a
that.
shellac manicure. Yep.
Yeah. I was like,
No.
your clothes are baggy or something. I don't know.
What is the procedure called that you get your breast checked? Like when you get your breast checked. What's that called?
Mammogram.
Mammogram. Look at him. He knows everything. I'm so proud of you. What is the base makeup called?
Foundation?
Foundation. Look
Look at
at
that.
you. What is a claw clip?
Claw clip is like the little, it looks like a claw and it holds your hair up or
Great
different
job.
things. Yeah.
You are nailing these. We're flying by. What is a pap smear?
A pap smear, I don't know if it's like it's done at OBGYN for like checkups and stuff. I don't know if it's the actual tool or if
No,
it's
you're right. It's the whole exam.
okay.
It's the
yeah.
pap smear.
Yeah.
Good job. I knew that he would know these when I was doing them, and so I'm so proud of you. What is a stiletto?
A shoe, like a high heel shoe.
High heel. Look at him knowing it. What is concealer?
Concealer goes on your face.
Okay.
I'll tell you things I know about concealer.
Okay.
I don't know when in the process it goes on your face.
Is it skincare? Is it makeup?
Okay. I think that I'm going to go with skincare.
Incorrect.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
You're wrong.
Okay.
Eh.
Well, if it's, okay. It goes on your face. I don't know what it's for.
It goes underneath your eyes, or sometimes you can use it all like to conceal blemishes,
Oh, yeah.
to brighten your face. So it just like you
I
can
guess
put it
that
kind of
makes sense.
wherever.
I guess that
Yeah.
makes sense. I think because I was thinking you could put it wherever, maybe that's why I was thinking skincare.
Mm-hmm. How many ovaries does a woman have? He's never looked more shocked in his life.
No, I've never been asked that question before. People don't.
People aren't just walking around asking you how many
Two.
ovaries. Good job.
Two. I've seen the diagrams, so I'm
It's
assuming
two.
there's one on each side.
Yes.
Yes.
What is a blowout?
My first thing went to having a kid when they just poop through their diaper, but since this is what we're
That
talking
is a blowout.
about,
Yes, but that's not the question. What is a blowout?
so it's something to do with your hair that like you go get a blowout. I don't fully know what like it means or looks like or anything.
It's when you go to the salon and they like do a certain style of your hair
Yeah.
with like the hair dryer.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, blowout.
Yeah,
Good
but
job.
if you put people in front of me and said out of like a police lineup who has a blowout, I don't know.
Do I have a blowout right now?
No.
No. Well, do you like my hair? The way you said no.
Well, you said you had to get it at a salon. I know that
I do.
you did not go to a salon this
Well,
morning.
you can do it at home.
Oh,
I can't. I'm terrible at it. I've tried.
no.
I think my short hair would look a lot better if I could do a blowout, but I cannot. Thank you. He just blew my hair. That's exactly what
That's
I
what they
needed.
do. I don't know why
Yep.
we pay so much money for it. When
Me neither.
package-
Name one food a woman cannot consume while pregnant.
deli meat.
Great job.
Is
Some
there
women
more?
do. Yeah.
Like what?
Sushi.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Duh.
Cigarettes.
Because you know me, I'm out here every day just smoking those cigs. When I'm pregnant, they're gone.
Yep.
No. That was crazy. Start a rumor that I'd smoke cigarettes. That's hilarious. How many tampons does a woman use on her period on average? Or sorry. How many tampons does a woman use on an average day of her period?
And so in one day.
In one day.
Are we talking women that use tampons, or excluding women that do not use tampons in this average? Because that would really skew the results down.
Correct.
Okay. I just want to get the
We're-
baseline, because if you were
yeah,
asking me
it's
an
not
average
zero.
of all women,
Yeah, or how
then
many I
not
use.
all women. Some women don't have periods anymore.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
let's see. I know a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that I think common practice for the most part is you change it when you would go to the bathroom relatively-ish every time. So I'm going to go with 3 is the average.
Yeah, I would probably say 4 or 5, maybe.
Okay.
But you don't have to change it every time you go. When I was wearing tampons, I honestly probably only used like 2 a day, maybe. Actually, I wouldn't say 4 or 5. That's a lot, because if you take it out every time you pee, you were right. 3 to 4.
Yeah.
I would say 3 to 4. Okay, how long is the menstrual cycle? The average menstrual cycle?
40 weeks. Wait, no, menstrual cycle, not gestational period.
If we were on our period for 40 weeks, that would be insane behavior.
28 days.
28 days. Look at you. You know everything.
Yeah, it's because of the moon. The moon makes you have a period.
Okay. What is a diva or pixie cup?
So a menstrual cup, it goes in and collects. It collects. It's not in there looking for it.
Right.
It holds the blood. It holds the blood. Blood
Yes.
comes out. It takes the place of a tampon.
Takes place with tampon. What is a Brazilian?
It's when you get everything waxed down there.
Everything down there waxed.
Yep.
All right. Do you know what dry shampoo is? Or what is dry shampoo?
Like what's in it?
Like what? But like if I would
it's
say
like instead
dry
of taking
shampoo.
you don't shower or you don't wash your hair every day. So dry shampoo is like it's like a little pick me up. It's like drinking an energy drink for your hair.
Drinking an energy drink for your hair.
It freshens it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe gives it a little bit of volume. I know there's also like volume spray and stuff too. But
Yeah. Good job. Where does one apply contour?
Contour. Like
Contour.
cheekbones.
Okay. Cheekbones. Yep.
Oh, there's more than one.
There's more than one.
Jawline.
Jawline. Yep.
I'm gonna go with like nose.
Nose. Yep.
How many are there?
There's more.
How many are there? Sorry, that's two
I don't-
Harry Potter references
I was like,
in one podcast.
That was
I am so sorry.
Too many.
I'm so sorry. I mean, maybe like above your eye. Like I'm thinking everywhere there's like some kind of contour on
Not
your
above your
face or
eye,
something. I don't
no.
know. So cheeks, jaw, nose.
You're missing like one part, and then you got it.
Big one.
Not like a big one, but I do it. Think about when I get ready.
I mean, you put stuff everywhere. I've watched these videos. Ta, 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 ta. I don't even know what.
Okay, well, what's one part that you're missing?
Your forehead.
Thank you.
Okay.
Like, did you forget about foreheads?
Well, its foreheads are flat, so I didn't know.
yeah, that's why
where-
you got contour to give it some shape.
Oh.
Man, what is a disc?
It's like a menstrual disc.
Great job. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a similar idea of a cup.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't. Well, they look different. So I've seen them because you've tried them.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks like a shallower cup.
Yeah.
So because
Yeah.
when I'm thinking disc, I'm thinking like flat, like. Yeah, so I didn't really understand how that was going to work. So,
Right.
but I'm assuming it works in a similar way to a cup. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was not a fan, but I'm going to probably try again.
Me neither. Mostly because they ended up lining up next to my sink for some reason.
He just had like everything.
Looked like I was at a trade show
I
for
know.
menstrual
Pixie cup
stuff
for
next to my
Pixie
sink.
for Pixie's brand.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I think we did them all. Like did you already know what toner is? I think
No, you asked me what toner was. It was one of the pre-questions.
yeah, and then I
didn't.
decided I was
think
going to
you
do the part.
explained it to me,
Wow, you knew so many of these.
but- yeah.
As you should.
I mean, I crushed it. I think I just didn't
Yeah.
know some of the nail and hair or the nail ones.
Yeah. Because
Maybe
I don't
a
get my
couple.
nails done much.
Yeah, the French one. I could have thought about that
Yeah.
harder.
You should have thought about that more.
Yeah.
You should have been better.
Yeah.
You get like 9 out of 10 and
Yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
be better.
Yep.
Wards
Yeah.
are winners.
The
Like
awards are winners.
that used to be our like family saying, and then we had a child and we're like,
That's
that
probably not
probably is
healthy
not good for
for-
them.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
a lot to live up to. So we don't say that anymore.
Yeah.
Except for right now.
Yeah.
I can't believe. Actually, I can believe. I knew that you would get all of those.
Yeah. Going into it, I said I felt pretty good, and I feel like that's
Mm-hmm.
a pretty good representation.
I think I would have been like offended if you did not get them right. You know,
I get it.
what is a dilator?
A dilator is not a sex toy.
Great job.
A dilator is a device or set of devices
Mm-hmm.
that vary in diameter, which hence
Yep.
the name.
Yep.
And it's used to work out the muscles in your pelvic floor.
Look at him. You just pay so much attention. He edits every single podcast, watches all my videos. If you didn't know these, I would have been like, what are you doing? Like, why are you not paying
For sure,
attention?
for sure.
I don't know what other like men questions that I should answer. I don't feel like those
Oh.
exist as much.
That would be fun. I mean, if
But-
I run across it when,
Yeah.
we could do an episode again at some point in time.
Yeah, I know. I feel like this one was a short one because you were just like, I know this, I know that, I know this, I know that.
Sorry.
So, just a little short and
come
sweet.
with harder questions.
You're
next
right.
time.
You're right. So this was a little short and sweet.
Yeah.
I love to see it.
Sounds good.
I don't think I have any updates. Like I'm just hanging out,
Yeah.
like working, that's really it. That's all I do.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Labor Day weekend recording.
Yeah. All right. That's the end of the podcast. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. It was just a fun little episode. Ask your husbands these questions. I can post them if that's helpful. So that way you guys can play this game with your husbands. And I would love to know what they think and what their answers are about these because it's absolutely hysterical. Okay. Thanks so much for being on the pod today, babe.
Thanks for having me on.
Of course. I love you, friends. We'll talk soon.